Have you ever heard of social shifting technique? It's a really cool psychological hack that makes talking to and attracting women super easy. All it requires is a small tweak in your mindset. So the moment you use this technique and make this psychological shift, attracting women becomes like 10 times easier. In fact, it happens so naturally, it feels like you don't even have to try. And I've only shared this attraction secret technique with my private clients until today. Today, I want to share it with you because the results it can give you is insane. If you commit to applying it, that is the key. So with that said, let's dive in. Make sure you pay attention and watch this till the very end. Okay, my name is Marni, and from here on out, I'm gonna be your very own personal wing girl, and every week, I'm gonna give you the no BS insider info about what women really want versus what they say they want, plus the most effective methods to win over the women you like. So hit that subscribe button now so that you never miss a video. Okay, before I dive into the sneaky move that makes women literally chase you, I wanna tell you another sneaky move that so many men are discovering to stop hair loss dead in its tracks, and in even some cases, helping regrow it. That sneaky move is using Keeps, and I'm proud to say they are today's video sponsor. Did you know that 2 out of 3 guys will experience hair loss by the time they're 35? Keeps offers clinically proven research-backed treatments to stop hair loss and improve hair growth at about half the cost of traditional pharmacy. With Keeps, you can get quality expert care without even visiting a doctor's office. And their team is available 24/7 for a whole year, so you can call them and vent, complain, or tell them how awesome they are. Whatever you want. Whether you're looking to prevent hair loss, stimulate hair growth, or just take better care of the hair that you have, Keeps has you covered. In addition to clinically proven treatments, Keeps has an award-winning all-natural thickening shampoo, which I was showing you before, and conditioner system. If you are struggling with hair loss and want a solution, I definitely recommend giving Keeps a try. Hair loss stops with Keeps. To get a very special offer on Keeps treatments, go to keeps.com/Marni or click the link in the description below. That's keeps.com/Marni. All right, on to my hack. I learned this amazing hack when in the early stages of building my business. So I would go to masterminds and I would go to networking events, and I'd always notice this one thing that all the successful people there would do. They'd all be socializing. I mean, you know this already. They're talking to people, they're networking, they're learning about their businesses, their personal passions, discussing topics of mutual interest, and so on. Nobody went up to someone with a particular agenda in mind. They just went up to people and talked for the sake of it. And that was their way of life. That's how they socialized. Being social and meeting lots of new people was what they did. And as a result, these people would naturally build big social circles, form profitable partnerships, and progress faster with their businesses through collaboration. They never looked for these outcomes in particular. It just happened as a side effect. Their focus wasn't on business, it was on socializing. And once I learned this lesson, I started to do the same thing. I'd meet new people and talk to them just to be social, not to get anything from them. And I started to see myself as a social person who does this by nature. And as it became my new normal, I also started making more friends, forming great business relationships, and just having a much smoother and better social experience. What's interesting is that around this time, I also noticed that in the dating world, the guys who were considered the naturals, as in the guys who seemed to get lots of women without even trying, they had the same approach to women and to life. They weren't just going out and meeting women for the sake of making romantic connections. They just talked to people just to be social. They didn't want anything from them, at least not overtly. They would talk to guys and girls and younger people, older people, people of service, high status people. They would talk to everyone. And their mentality could be summarized like this: I'm a social guy. I like meeting new people and talking to people just for the sake of talking. Or conversations don't have to lead somewhere every time, but if they do, it's great. And that is the mentality that I want you to adopt as well. You're a social guy. It's normal for you to meet people and talk to them. You're not a pickup artist. You're not practicing doing your cold approaches. You're just a regular guy who likes meeting people and talking to them. Sometimes as you talk, things lead to something. A number exchange, a date, a business opportunity, or whatever else. And sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's just a conversation, and that's okay. You're not chasing any particular outcome. You're just meeting and talking to people, to women, because you like it and you're a social guy. And here's what happens when you apply this mindset. Firstly, you get better at talking to people really fast. You become more confident, more expressive, more charismatic, which are all qualities that make you extremely attractive to women. And secondly, interacting with women starts to become and feel easier. And what I mean by that is when most guys start learning attraction tactics and stuff, they become too concerned with the outcome of getting a number and getting a date and getting attraction. Each interaction they have with a woman has to go somewhere, or else in their mind, they failed. And this puts a lot of pressure on them, a lot of pressure on you when talking to women, making it more likely for you to get nervous, to act desperate, and to push the woman away. But on the flip side, if you're just meeting people and socializing for the sake of it, there's not much pressure when you talk to a woman because you're more relaxed and you're more confident. You don't have to make a woman like you. She's just another person that you've met, and you're just talking because you enjoy socializing. So focusing on the socializing rather than the interaction. If you see that the girl is actively engaging with you and is fun to talk to, then you can turn things up a notch and you can start flirting and take it somewhere. But if that's not the case, no problem. You'll meet someone else in no time. This is the secret of the natural. They take this approach to life and end up meeting and dating lots of amazing women as a side effect. Their detachment from a specific outcome makes them super relaxed and confident, which in turn makes them very attractive. So I have taught this strategy to hundreds of my personal clients, and they've had tremendous success with it. Most of them even say that dating becomes much more fun when you practice this mindset, when you practice this focus, and your professional life also tends to get better, which is awesome. So I am urging you to try this out. Even if you consider yourself shy, give it a shot. There is no downside to it. Studies show that social interactions make us happier. Being around people makes us happier. Even a few minutes of basic small talk can lift your mood. So try on this mindset for at least a month and see what happens. Even if you're an introvert, just do it for short spurts of time. Now, if you want to learn how to start conversations naturally, be engaging, and never run out of things to say, then I suggest you click the link in the description and check out my program called The Banter Guide. And the Banter Guide gives you proven techniques to break the ice, be funny and engaging in conversation, and build rapport with any woman, anyone within minutes. In other words, it shows you how to get people hooked on you using wit and humor. And the best part is, women absolutely love a guy who can think quickly on his feet and make her laugh. It's like the biggest weakness for us women. In fact, even the coldest, most uninterested woman can feel intensely attracted to you after a couple of minutes of banter that gets her smiling and giggling. So the banter techniques in this guide, coupled with the mindset hack we discussed today, is guaranteed to blow up your dating options. So click the link in the description below so you can find more about the Banter Guide. Thousands of guys have already used it to get better at talking to women and building attraction, and I am positive it can do the same for you. So just click that link below and check it out. Lastly, thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. I hope and I know you found it useful, and as always, I will see you again next week.